As the war rages on, civilians are still bearing the brunt of Russia's brutal invasion. Dozens of people were killed today when a Russian missile hit a crowded train station full of people. Take a look at that devastation, full of people waiting to evacuate Ukraine. It happened in eastern Ukraine in one of the separatist regions. Philip Krauser, he's reporting for News Nation, and he's in Ukraine right now. Philip, outrage is still growing over this.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy already showed his outrage while he was speaking to the Finnish parliament, in fact, before the death toll from the missile attack on the Kramatorsk railway station became so much worse than at the beginning of the day. The current death toll standing at 50 altogether, 5 children among those dead. This is according to the Ukrainian governor of the Donetsk region. We don't have an exact number of those injured, but of course the fears are that that number and that the number of deaths will go up considerably. A brutal attack, this one, that of course Ukraine is saying was Russia's fault. Russia is denying that, but that seems scarcely believable. There were around 4,000 people reported to be at this train station at the time, mainly women and children and the elderly. They are the ones who are given priority to evacuate places like Kramatorsk, but also Sloviansk, both of them cities in the Donbass region, where the local authorities have told people to evacuate as quickly as possible. Now, those evacuations, despite what happened in Kramatorsk, will continue, with the mayor of the city saying that there will now be evacuations by road instead of by train. But a lot of people still need to get out of that area before what Ukraine says is going to be a major Russian offensive. Because of that reason, there are evacuations happening in many parts of Ukraine. In Mariupol, of course, in the southeast, it's still very difficult to get civilians out of there, but it is one of those humanitarian corridors that Ukraine and Russia have agreed to. And then there are quite a few as well, bringing people from the east into central Ukraine and also to the west, where we are here. There is hope that there are going to be as many civilians as possible who are able to get out, but the International Red Cross, remember, a few days ago already said that it thought it was impossible to get civilians out of Mariupol, for example. Kelsey?
Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.